So in the next part of today's program, I will share with you about what are the different ways in which we can submit our questions to Devi Parashakti, Akashic readings. What are the various different social media platforms in which we can submit our questions to Devi Parashakti? So I hope all of you are waiting, eagerly waiting to have our name called out by Devi Parashakti. And I can see during live, so many of us are continuously posting questions and hoping that, okay, will Devi call out my name? Is this my chance today? Is my name going to be called by Devi Parashakti today? So what are the different ways we can post our questions, and in which are the different platforms in which we can ask the questions? One of the humble requests to all the viewers and all the devotees who are really eagerly waiting for Devi Parashakti Akashic readings, it is not the number of times you post the question that matters. So it is the space that we hold, the devotion and the feeling that we have towards Devi, the way we hold Devi in our life. And that is what matters, and that is what is important for us to have our questions answered. So we sincerely request all the devotees, please put your question, post your question only once during for that day or for that session. So let us say today's evening session. See, today morning we already had Devi Parashakti Akashic reading live, and today evening now we are having this program again. Today morning, if you had posted and if you did not get your questions answered, or if you got your questions answered, you can still come and post it in the evening session. But in the evening session, post your question only once. You do not need to post your question again and again and again and again. It is not your persistence of continuously posting questions that is getting tested by Devi. No. Post your questions once in one session, right? So in the evening session, if you're posted once, just post it once in this evening session and wait for Devi Parashakti to answer your question. You do not need to post the question multiple times. And as a humble request, because this will give an opportunity for all of us to post a question. Sometimes, typically, what happens, it becomes like the same person, continuously copy paste the question every other time. But if Devi is not answering the question, if 1,000 times you put also, she may not answer, because Devi is looking into what is the space that we are holding. Are we asking the question just casually, or really asking it out of the space of devotion, or are we asking it as a time pass? So many aspects are there, with which Devi will answer your question, and it is not the number of times you post the question. So please understand. So what are the different various ways in which we can ask the question to Devi Parashakti? So a quick walkthrough of the different social media fronts in which we can ask the question, platforms in which we can ask the question. The first is YouTube Live. So if you are a YouTube member, you can ask the question in the YouTube live chat. While the live feed is going on, you can post the question on the right side. And below the screen, the YouTube live screen, or if you click on any video of the channel, you will see a join button, right? So that means that if you see a join button, which means you are not yet a member of the channel, so you may not be able to post the question. So please go ahead and click join, and you can choose various membership options. The minimum is just $3 a month. So you can become a member of the YouTube channel, and then you'll be able to post the question. The next channel that we have is that of the Facebook, the Supreme Pontiff's official Facebook handle, which is Kailasa's SPH JGM Nityananda Paramashivam. So click on following on the top, and you can post the questions below the live feed. Okay, so you can go ahead and post the question as a comment below the live feed. Then in Twitter, go to Kailasa's SPH JGM Nityananda Paramashivam. In the Twitter, follow at Sri Nityananda on Twitter. Ask your questions in the reply section of the Twitter under with the hashtag Ask the Avatar. So under the Twitter live feed, in the reply, as a reply, you can post your question with the hashtag Ask the Avatar. Then in Instagram, at Sri Nityananda is the Instagram handle, official Instagram handle of Swamiji. And in the Instagram handle, you can ask your questions in the comments. So for every session, we'll be posting a main post. Under that particular post, you can put your question as comments under the Instagram post. Next, WhatsApp. If you come to kailasa.org, the main website, we have a WhatsApp enabled in the, there are two options. On the left side, you will see a WhatsApp. On the right side, you will see live chat. You can put your questions either via WhatsApp or via live chat. Either ways, you can post your questions. So we have enabled the live chat option as well. So you can post it on WhatsApp or on live chat. So these are the different ways in which you can ask your question to Devi Parashakti. So now, in the next segment of the program today, we are going to be having devotees who have had their questions answered by Devi Parashakti, who are going to come live to share their experience. What was it to have our questions answered and chosen by Devi Parashakti herself, and being able to experience that fulfillment, that joy, that love of the Divine Cosmic Mother. So we have devotees who are joining us today to share their experience. So let us see what they have to share. We have Ma Saroj from UK, who is joining us to share her experience of Devi Parashakti Akashic reading. And while Ma Saroj is joining us, just wanted to know, let all our viewers know if you're watching us live on YouTube or
Nityananda
in the YouTube live chat. Yes. Nityananda Ma Saroj?
Nityananda Ma.
Nityananda Ma, thank you so much for joining live to share your experience of Devi Parashakti Akashic readings. Can you just come towards your right a little bit, right side a little bit, slightly right? Yes, so we can see you fully.
Is that better?
Yes, that's better. If you're having YouTube or NTV on, can you close this because we are hearing some kind of an echo?
Okay. Is that better?
Yes.
Oh no, it's not going away. I don't know how to. I can't get rid of it.
We have many of our viewers who are watching us who are offering your support in the form of the super chat, offering your contributions to Kailasa. Thank you so much. We have Narendra Balakrishna who has offering his support by becoming a member of the channel. We have Jay Krishna Sundaramurthy offering also to become offering his kind contributions. Thank you so much for every one of you who are offering your support to Kailasa and joining us consistently, supporting the effort so we can continue to reach out the signs and these ancient our lifestyle like Devi Parashakti Akashic readings and the Bhava Samadhi darshans that the Supreme Pontiff is blessing us with. Thank you so much for acknowledging and supporting us, and thank you so much for offering your support to Kailasa by making your contributions. Thank you so much. We thank each and every one of you who have consistently supported us and continuing to support us every day so we can reach out this to more and more people, especially at these difficult times. Okay, so we have now Ma Saroj who's joining us. Nityananda Ma. Yes, can you just unmute yourself, please?
Can you hear me? Yes.
Yes, we can hear you perfectly now. Wonderful. Thank you so much, Ma Saroj, for joining us live from UK to share your experience. So if you can kindly introduce yourself, what you do, where are you from, and then share your experience of Devi Parashakti Akashic readings.
Okay, my name is Saroj Oplish. I'm actually living in UK, but I was born in India. And that's where I graduated as a doctor many moons ago, actually half a century ago.
Wow.
And I came here and I worked in pediatrics and then public health, and I became a director of public health and medical director for a health authority. And I have 2 lovely children and 5 grandchildren, and my husband passed away 4 years ago. He was a consultant ophthalmologist, and my children are doctors as well. And my husband was liberated by Swamiji.
Wow.
And I'll never forget that experience as long as I live.
Wow, so beautiful. So a family of doctors from UK. And thank you so much for joining us live, Ma. And what is it that you would like to share about your experience with Devi Parashakti?
Well, I'm going to be honest with you. I really, really wanted Devi Parashakti to just bless me and give my name. And initially, I could see that I was sending messages, prayers, but it wasn't really happening. So I ended up facing up to my incompletions and saying, oh, I'm not good enough, others are better followers. Maybe that's why they get this But I had to then really work on it, and I realized he is nothing but compassion, an ocean of compassion. He loves everyone, and even his enemies. So I had to remember that. And in that space of feeling connection, really intense love and devotion, I said, you have showered me every single time, from the tiniest things to most life-threatening things in my life. Why am I feeling like this? I should just live in gratitude, and that's all I want. And the moment I felt that, it happened. I heard Conchata said, "Oh, Ma, so Devi just bless you. I just missed her. I'd just gone out for a minute." And I felt so, no. And within she repeated while I'm sitting there, and she repeated for my consumption, for me. So I'm grateful beyond words. I've had in my life many, many very serious life-threatening events. With my grandson, he was literally dying, and Mahatma there, who's UK's head, she literally said she invoked Swamiji, and Swamiji picked up Zaki, and she said he was going to be okay. The operation, which takes half an hour, took 4.5 hours. And he is hale and hearty, thanks to Swamiji for giving his life back. I'm just saying that because I'm grateful beyond words. And my son-in-law had COVID last year, and they rang and said, the hospital said 50-50, we can't say. And of course I was trying help, and I tried Mahatma there, I tried Yuma, and even Umeshji in Houston, where my sister lives, who introduced me to Swamiji. And his life is back only because of Swamiji. It's beyond words. And of course, in my own case, I had cancer diagnosed last year. It was all over the place. But funny enough, I was not worried. I was told, you said to me, Swamiji will take care, I'll pass your message. And that just did it for me. But I had a very bad reaction to chemo. And I ended up in ICU. And while I was in ambulance, my whole body was jittery. Why I was in my senses. And I was in my senses. And they obviously saved my life, but I know who saved my life. They couldn't believe it. They said, how could you give the whole history while your state was like that? It's not medically, logically possible, but I was in my full senses, though I was literally on the doorstep of death at that time.
Wow.
I'm here, I'm alive, and I'm deeply grateful, not just for this life, because he's given it to me. I'm so grateful I found him in this lifetime. Not just Guru, but a real incarnation. It's beyond words. I cannot explain. I'm also really incredibly impressed the way the humanitarian work, where all ashrams, all adhiranams are open to people, and being done in such a scientific way. You go in, because my background is infection control, communicable disease control, and I see this, having people getting tested first, then quarantined, then coming in all clean, but all this done entirely free of cost. And anybody and everybody. It's not, distinguishing between who is who. Is beyond my imagination, my basic logic. This is unbelievable at this time to offer that open door service to everyone. Only he can do it.
Absolutely, Ma. And
all I want is oneness with him. My life is complete.
we could feel that in what you're saying, Ma Saroj. Just your space of gratitude and fulfillment is just literally radiating through every cell of the body. We could feel the gratitude when you're talking. We could feel it. Um,
It's
and
causeless happiness, which is what is amazing. Just things are showered on you and you enjoy it. But I'm not saying there are no problems. Please don't take me wrong. They're just non-stop. I'm in the middle of going through a lot of family, other ups and downs, crises. But life is still beautiful. It's just I don't feel alone. We're being held. And it's not kind of magic. It's more mystic. It's more outwardly and still living in this world. Enjoying people. I've learned the oneness with people. I've learned how when you connect, the boundaries go. It's so beautiful. And this is so artificial stuff goes. I see myself as a very fortunate person. Indeed.
oh, beautiful, Ma. Beautiful. Thank you so much, Masaroj. And I know one last thing that I wanted to ask you was, you are on your path to, journey to becoming a serving a beta Yajma. And what made you take that decision to wanting to contribute to Kailas?
I've been wanting for a long time, to be honest, but I just thought, God, how is that going to happen? Where is it coming from? The usual trying to do some calculations and feeling nervous about the whole thing. And then I realized he doesn't need my money. It's my intention, my intense feeling connection. Everything else follows. Things will happen. I'm most minuscule in this whole universe, but I'm with him and I feel same. I don't know how to explain this, but it just liberates you. Just liberates you, that decision. And I just leave it. Why do I have to solve every problem myself? Let him do it. He's so much better than me.
Absolutely, totally agree with you. I totally agree. Why do we have to solve it when we have a guru in our life? We just need to have that intention, and Swamiji manifests that reality. So
I'm finding it from little things to everything. And that's what I was saying to myself. Why do you want this extra show of connection that you are being called upon when you are manifesting every single day, every single moment? And that is so true. But I still wanted to hear my name from her. It was good. It's good. Just
and Devi bless that as well. So,
yeah.
So beautiful, Ma. So beautiful. Thank you so much for coming and sharing your experience, Ma Saroj. Thank you so much.
I'm in my son's house. As you can see, my big Atma Murti is in my own temple. And I've got my little Atma Murti, which I use here. And it's a beautiful temple. And I do that. And you can't see all the flowers and things which I bring every morning, but it's just lovely. And
We can see a nice little altar behind you, so beautifully decorated as
Yes,
well.
it's beautiful. Yes, it's all mine. I do everything here, so it's good. My favorite room. Okay.
Beautiful, Ma. Thank you so much. And we had a nice darshan of your altar as well, your puja altar. And thank you so much for joining us today, Ma Saroj.
Bless everyone. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Before we move on to the next devotee who is here to share our experience, let's take a short break.
Sorry, Ma, shall I leave or can I just?
Paramashivoham Om Nityananda Paramashivoham
My audible?
Om Nityananda Paramashivoham Om Nityananda Paramashivoham Om Nityananda Paramashivoham Om Nityananda Paramashivoham Om Nityananda Paramashivoham.
We are joining us next, Ma Kailas Priyamaya from Malaysia. Nityananda Ma.
Nityananda Ma.
Nityananda Ma Kailas Priyamaya, for a beautiful name. Thank you so much for joining today.
Yes, thank you, Ma, for inviting me too.
Thank you, Ma. So, what is it that you would like to share about your experience with Devi Parashakti?
Oh, it was a wonderful experience. I was blessed on the 13th of May. I asked for the boon of health, wealth, relationship, eternally 16, Jiva Mukti, and guidance to the next level of spiritual growth. And then I was actually like a tantrum throwing child. Every day I wait for my name to be called. I say, "Oh, Amma, why you didn't call my name?" Every day I look forward. Then finally I realized, well, the things that I was asking for was I integrated? Was I authentic? Was my being ready for it? If I'm given those boons, can I manifest it? So I look back, I said, I think, no, I will re-ask and rewrite the whole thing all over again. So when my space shifted, I don't throw tantrums anymore. Then the next day, my name was called. Then I put my Facebook name. Swamiji said, Tatastu Lee Kim Ha. Then I was so happy. I was so elated. So, oh, finally, the mother acknowledged that tantrum child and is taking care of that tantrum child. So I said, okay, now this tantrum child shall not throw tantrums anymore. So I was really happy. Then I know is that we have to be very integrated and authentic to what we do. Then we can manifest. And that is the beauty of the boons. Don't waste Amma's precious time. And I was actually having very bad gastric. And every session I will write, Amma, please heal my gastric, please heal my gastric. So, but every time I put up the message, every time I feel I'm feeling better. And one day, on the 2nd of June, the evening session, Swamiji gave a reading to one disciple. He said, eat 7 leaves of raw neem a day, it will heal your parasite. So the next morning, I went out, plucked one sprig, has got 7 leaves. I ate it. And then within 15 minutes, I feel that the gas was clearing from the stomach, the pain was going away, and I felt so much better. So that means I'm full of parasites, and all the pains, all the fogginess, all the confusion, all the tiredness went off. And so today is the 6th day. I'm so happy that Swamiji gave a solution to us, and many of us face the same situation, but we do not know how to pick it up. So I feel that even if that reading is not for you, but you pick it up, you benefit from it. So I'm actually very grateful that I'm alert and I pick it up. And I want to share neem. I've taken neem bark decoction, neem leaves decoction, neem powder, and raw neem leaves. The most effective is raw neem leaf. It really heals me. So I'm very happy that Swamiji has freed me from my physical pain, so I can go move ahead consciously. And I'm really very thankful I'm given a chance to share. Thank you, Ma. Thank you for giving me the chance. Thank you, Nityananda.
Beautifully shared, Mom. Beautifully shared. And as you said, even if Devi Parashakti gives a solution for somebody else, when we are in the space of listening, you will just know that that solution is for you and you can implement it. So beautiful.
So that's why every day I listen carefully. If anything that is meant for me, I will do. The next one, I get bilwa leaf, because now we cannot go to the temples to pluck bilwa leaves. So I thank you very much for letting me share. I hope to really benefit from the reading and hope everyone will benefit from the reading. Thank you very much, Ma.
So beautifully shared, Ma. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you. So, like here, but Ma Kailasa Premiya shared and Ma Saroj shared, we had hundreds of thousands of disciples of Supreme Content who have had amazing breakthroughs by sitting through the Devi Parashakti Akashic reading. I am sure you are one of them as well. And if you are, and if you would like to share your experience with us on Nityananda TV, you can send us an email to contact@kailasa.org to be invited to Nityananda TV to share your experience. So now let's get ready for the next segment of this program after a short break.
There are some great spiritual sciences unique to Hinduism. Subtle, otherworldly, but definitive sign. Manifesting. The cosmic beings in Archavatara, deities in Nijavatara, living incarnations is fasting. Understand? Kriya Pada of Vedas and Agamas elaborately explain the whole science of making the cosmic beings manifest in Archavatara, deities and Nijavatara, living incarnation, both.
We get you health, we get you ability to build beautiful relationships in your life. We get you direct spiritual support, and we make sure you become wealthy. We won't stop giving you just good life. We will literally not stop till you live enlightened life. Manifesting the state of Paramashiva, space of Paramashiva, powers of Paramashiva, being of Paramashiva. Whole world should become e-Kailashian.
I want the whole world to know Hindus have something great to contribute to the world. We have something great to contribute to the world. Let us do that.
E-Kailasa is proper customized spiritual service helping you to identify your root patterns of suffering we have perfected the science of helping every individual from every cultural, religious, nationality background. You will have lowest reactionary assumptions, highest awakened response, alive response for life continuously. E-Kailasa is enlightenment ecosystem, literally enlightenment itself in your own home, wherever you are. Proper customized spiritual service helping you to complete with your life negativity, withdrawal from life, self-hatred, self-denial, self-doubt, so much of tiredness, laziness. We can support you, aligning your diet, your attitude, your aptitude, your understanding about life. We can help you with everything.
Paramashivoham. Om Nityananda Paramashivoham. Om Nityananda Paramashivoham. Paramashivoham. Om Nityananda Paramashivoham. Om Nityananda Paramashivoham. Om Nityananda Paramashivoham.
Welcome back. So we'll be moving on to the next segment. How can we offer our deep gratitude and devotion to Parashakti? So before we get ready to receive her darshan. So before that, let us actually understand what is the significance of offering. So offering is a divine gift of pure love, devotion and oneness, and it consists of two parts. Number one is giving and number two is accepting. So only when the divine accepts what one offers, offering becomes complete. So offering is not made out of fear nor out of greed. When an avatar lands, the offerings are purely a part of the grand leela played out only for the purpose of enlightenment. So let us actually understand what is the significance of an offering. So we will start with the Dhyana Sloka. So along with us, we have Maniki Anatmananda Swami joining with us.
Yes. The Dhyana Shloka for Devi Parashakti. Indunibadvedakaravakninayayuktam Indunibadvedakaravakninayanam syat Pankajavarabayajapakshasarayuktam Angahimabhushana vichitravasanam syat Tungamakutojjvala-manonmani-swarupam.
Yes. So this reference is from the Moola Agama of Manonmani Dhyanam, which says, it describes the Parashakti Devi as moon-like face, holding the Vedas, the books on hand, fire in eyes with lotus flower, grazing and blessing hands, and one hand with Japamala, beautifully decorated with jeweled ornaments in wonderful clothes and shining wing crown. Her name is Manonmani.
The next Jnana Shloka. ध्याये देवीं त्रिनेत्रां शशिनिभवदनां वेदहस्तां ददानां सव्ये पद्मं वरदमपरे चाभयं साक्षमालां दिव्यैराभरणैर्विभूषितधनं ब्रह्मादिभिः पूजितां देवीमेव मनोन्मणिं प्रतिदिनं कामर्थदत्रीं शुभाम्.
So the meaning says, I meditate on Devi with 3 eyes glowing like a moon and hold the Veda, lotus, and gracing with blessing and gracing hands. She is wearing beautiful ornaments. She is worshipped by Brahma and other many gods and showers auspicious boons for all the actions every day.
Now, various different offerings that we do to Devi Parashakti are in the form of gold. Now, what is so important? Why are we offering things out of gold? That is what we are going to see now. The significance of the divine element gold. The great reference from Atharva Veda, which says, triple bond by birth is this gold. From the atoms of Agni is one. It becomes dearest to Agni. One fell away from the Soma when it was heard. One they call the seed of the virtuous and the powerful Apaha, the watery molecules. Let that triple gold be for your long life. Gold is a divine element. It purifies anything it touches. It is an element of spiritual significance, the great spiritual power of healing and enlightenment. The vibration of gold has the power to infuse the sattva energy and positive thought currents in anyone who wears it and anyone who sees or operates in its vicinity.
Yes. So let us understand the significance of divine element gold. So gold is actually present in all the scriptures, the Agamas, Vedas, Shrutis, Smritis, Itihasas, and Puranas. In all the Hindu scriptures, it is abundantly displayed that gold is the most auspicious and purest metal which purifies our being. In the Hindu civilization, everything was built in gold, exchanged in gold. Ritual feasts were offered in gold bricks. When one was to be saved from the life-threatening illnesses, gold was offered as a ritual fee. Gold was in abundance and used for weighing equivalent amounts of commodities, including cows. Kingdoms were built with huge doors of gold. The streets would have huge columns and huge archways made of gold, and horses and cows were dressed in gold.
The Hindu civilization thrived on the banks of the rivers of gold. The Indus River was called Hiranmaya, the river of gold in Rig Veda. The river Saraswati was called Hiranyavartini in Atharva Veda. The gold is a supreme element for offering gifts to the ones you love and revere. Temples are constructed and paved in gold. Deities are made in gold and decked and adorned in gold because it preserves the enlightenment energy for thousands of years. It lasts forever.
So with that, we'll be moving on to the first offering, the offering of E-Hundi. So the Shastra Pramana, it says, Bhakti Priya, Bhakti Gamya, Bhakti Varshya, Vayapaha, Shambhavi Sharadharadhya, Sharvani Dharmadayi. Devi is fond of all the fears. So if there is any fear in the minds of devotee, Devi is sure to remove that fear, and it is stated that Devi likes to be worshipped in autumn. So here it is meant that autumn of our lives, when thoughts turn more and more inwards, the role of divine is known and understood clearly. So the need for Devi worship becomes stronger. So you can offer your gratitude and devotion to Parashakti by offering your kanikai, and your name shall be chanted out during the puja to Devi.
The next offering that we have for Devi Parashakti is that of the Sankalpa chanting. Now, what is Sankalpa chanting? Sankalpa chanting is you take a conscious resolution to Devi Parashakti and you pray to her, saying, "Oh Devi, I am sincerely requesting your blessings to manifest this reality. I am taking this Sankalpa today." So you see, you just offer, can be just $1 per person, and your name will be chanted when the puja is being offered to Devi Parashakti. Basically, you are letting Devi Parashakti know that you are consciously requesting her blessings in our life. Taitan mohyate vishwam shaiva vishwam prasuyate chaya chitta chavdanam tushta aruddhim prayachati. The goddess enchants this universe and she herself gives birth to this universe. That goddess being prayed without interest in anything gives that knowledge that leads to salvation and gives wealth in the materialistic sense. Offering the Sankalpa, the conscious resolution, blesses the person offering with all the fruition of the desires and wishes that he is earning for.
The next offering is the offering of Sahasranama Swarnakasu. So Nama Parayana Prita. So she who likes Prita Sahasranama, verse 731, is the offering of 1008 names of Devi Parashakti. So it's a very special and unique archana which is offered to the Mahameru of Devi Parashakti. So you can offer this Sahasranama Swarnakasu, the golden coin, which is inscribed with each of the 1008 names of Parashakti. And you can receive Devi's blessings to have all the Ananta Kalyana Gunas, all the divine qualities of Parashakti. So it is available at $75, $151, and $251.
The next offering that we have is that of the Mukta Anguti, the finger ring with a pearl. Beautifully in the Meenakshi Pancharatnam it says, Mukta Haralasat Kirita Ruchiram Purnendu Vakta Prabham Sinjanno Purakinkini Manidaram Patna Prabhavasuram Sarva Vishta Balapradam Girisudam Vani Rama Sevitam Meenakshim Pranatosmi Santatamaham Karunyavaram Nidhim. I bow to the goddess Meenakshi, whose crown is the garland of pearls, and the face shining like a full moon, who wears anklets that are studded with gemstones, and has small bells, who is shining like the splendor of lotus, who grants all the wishes, the daughter of the mountain, who is worshipped by goddesses Veena, Pani, and Rama. I remain ever going to goddess Meenakshi, the ocean of compassion. So offer the finger ring with a pearl. What is the context of offering this finger ring with a pearl? Offer the finger ring to be blessed and showered by her compassion and pure love in all your business endeavors, to experience the pure compassion, love of Devi Parashakti and receive her blessings for a breakthrough in your business. You can offer the Mukta Anguti, the finger ring with a pearl. And the offering of a Mukta Anguti comes in 3 different sizes. The smallest size is $251, the medium size is $501, and the largest size is $750. And the link for you to go ahead and make the offering is tiny.cc/Devi-offerings.
Next offering is the offering of Swarna Padma Pushpam, the golden lotus. So the Kamikagama verse, it says, all the kalasas should be wound around with a suitable thread and covered with a new cloth. So they should be adorned with lotus flower made of gold. So the Swarna Padma Pushpam, actually there are hundreds of scriptural references of using the lotus in the worship of Paramashiva, and almost everything in the worship of Ultimate. It involves the consecration of deities of worship or meditating on or the mudras and asanas used during worship. It actually involves the lotus flower, lotus leaf, lotus pericarp and lotus petal. So lotus is actually a divine flower. The Shakti of Paramashiva is also called as a lotus. Base of Paramashiva Linga is a lotus. The disciple of Paramashiva is also considered a lotus. So you can offer the Swarna Padma Pushpam, the golden lotus, in any size you wish to, and you can have the blessings to reach the state, space and powers and being of Parashakti in your inner space amidst any or every adverse situation in your life. So you can offer this at $600.
The next offering we have is that of Swarna Meti, the golden touring. Beautifully in the Lalita Sahasranama it says, Nakadi Diti Sanchunna Namachana Tamoguna Padmadvaya Prabhajala Parakta Saroruha. You whose brightness from the toenails destroy the darkness of ignorance from the minds of the devotees who prostrate at your feet. You whose brightness from your 2 feet overpowers that of the lotus flower. So beautifully, the golden touring, the Swarna Meti. Now offer the golden touring, the Swarna Meti. Just go back one slide now. To offer your gratitude to Devi Parashakti. And the offering of the Swarna Meti is $750 to be offer this golden toe ring to Devi, adorning her sacred feet, to be in constant gratitude for receiving her blessings in even the most difficult aspects and situations of your life. Offer the golden toe ring, it's only $750.
Next offering is offering of Swarna Mantika, the golden hairline jewelry. So Sudha Sarabi Varshini. So this verse says, she who makes nectar flow in all our nerves from the Sahasrara. That is, she who gives the very pleasant experience of the ultimate. So the Mantika, it represents the nectar flowing from the Sahasrara chakra, which is fully opened. So offer this Swarna Mantika, the golden hairline jewelry, to Parashakti and receive her blessings of achieving the blissful state of overflowing gratitude and the space of complete completion. So you can offer it at only $750.
The next offering is that of the Pratiksha Pada Puja, $1,008. Pratiksha Pada Puja. Offering of the Pratiksha Pada Puja is offered when your whole being is just soaking in gratitude. When you just look at Swamiji, all you see in you is just gratitude, 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 gratitude for an avatar happening in your life, for you being blessed with a Guru who is none other than Paramashiva himself. Gratitude, just so that how many sufferings and pains Swamiji has removed from our life. Gratitude for always being available for us. Gratitude for manifesting as Devi Parashakti, the Divine Cosmic Mother, so that we can experience the pure love of the Divine Mother. Offer our gratitude to our Guru for just being there, not giving up on us, protecting us, especially at the time of the pandemic, when the whole world is going through so much of insecurity and mental stress. Here we are enjoying the darshan of Devi Parashakti and enjoying so many other Bhava Samadhi darshans. So offer your gratitude to Devi Parashakti by offering the Pratiksha Pada Puja. So offering of the Pratiksha Pada Puja blesses the Yajaman with all the auspiciousness and blessings of the Supreme Fount of Hinduism, Jagadguru Mahasannidhanam, His Divine Holiness, Bhagavan Nityananda Paramahansa.
Yes. So along with the Pratikshapada Puja, you can also offer the Vastra Seva, the supreme font of Hinduism. So, offering this Vastra Seva also blesses you with all the auspiciousness and blessings of the Supreme Pontiff, Jagat Guru Mahasannidhanam, His Divine Holiness Bhagavan Nityananda Paramashiva. So you can offer it at $1,008.
So here you can see the various different offerings that we have for Devi Parashakti. So the E-Hundi offering, Sankalpa chanting, the Devi Sahasra Nama Kasu, the Mukta Anguti, the golden finger toe ring. Then we have the Padma Pushpa, the golden lotus. Then we have the Swarna Miti, the golden toe ring. We have the Swarna Mantika, the golden hairline jewelry. And then the Pratikshapara Puja and the Vastra Seva.
Yes. So now you can actually offer these various sevas by registering in the link which is actually projected on the screen, tiny.cc/Devi-offerings. And after you actually do the online payment, you can actually submit your details for puja, for chanting. So the link is tiny.cc/Sankalpa2021. So we'll be projecting the link and guiding you.
Paramashivoham. Om Nityananda Paramashivoham. Om Nityananda Paramashivoham.
If you are interested in enlightenment, we will immediately bring this to you. If you are not interested, we will explain the whole science, inspire you and make you interested in enlightenment. We need to cater this enlightenment science to the whole world wherever they are, because enlightenment is the birthright of all human beings. Kailasa is responsible to provide that to all human beings. Kailasa is the totality of the knowledge I received from my gurus and practice manifested in my life, perfected by teaching millions of people from all cultures, time zones, backgrounds, genders, nationality, race, from every creed. So this absolutely perfected knowledge available to you, served to you in your home without even you moving out of your couch,